Tony, we're live at the in Venice. If you want to talk about top videos about AA, not drinking, I'm on here for about another 15, 20 minutes. We have it every week, talk live. Any questions about anything we can talk about. We are live at Venice Beach right now. My favorite location at Venice, Windward and Pacific, by the Venice side. We are just hanging out, talking about whatever. Not drinking. I would have to say pancakes. Waffles are good too, but pancakes are good with syrup. I'm at the Collage right now. It's my favorite place in Venice. Yep, and it's a good day today. Nice. Good day. Let's see, how you doing there? Who's this? How do I say this name? Adam. Hi, Adam. What happened to the person died at LAX? It was a homeless woman, and they don't know how she died yet. I just found out it was a homeless woman in her 60s. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Very funny. Yeah, guys, I have till Friday. I'm gonna go out today to try to find a place. My girl's coming down to. It'll probably be around LAX. I will be back in Venice again. The rents are kind of high right here, but I do have some connections, and I will be back. It's only a temporary move until I get back. Yeah, the weather's good here, but the problem with the weather here is I've been here for over 30 years. I went through a couple earthquakes here, and that's the only problem here. The earthquakes are they're bad. You know, I was here on a big one and just tore up the city. Couldn't work for a while. Rioting going on, so it was pretty bad. There's some fire trucks in the background. I would have missed out about Venice when I don't care if it's 2, 3, 4 in the mornings. The fire trucks go off all the time, and you never know what's there. Shooting, stabbing, robbery, home invasion. There's some really good stuff late at night in Venice that I always get the exclusives on when the news buys it. That's why I have to get back to Venice, because it's a marvelous place to shoot cop videos and fire department videos. Get a X-counter van, and what's this? Oh, I couldn't live in the van because I have 2 cats. I gotta have an apartment, take a shower, and my cats. I mean, that's a good idea. And my lady lives. She has her own place. We're not ready to move together right now. On both ends, I'm not ready for that right now. I know I'm getting old. I am old, but we have to basically learn to know more about each other before we make that big move. That's a big move, living with a woman. And right now, I have to just know her better before we can make the big move. And when we do make the big move, it'll be an apartment. Okay, what does this person say here? Okay, it says, keep up your policing and police type videos. We need to let these guys know the work us power because of allow them to have power. Okay, yesterday I shot 2 great police videos. It's the 2 best the 2 best LAPD Pacific Division cops. These 2 cops have been in Venice for a while, and I like these 2 cops. I'm not a cop hater. There are a lot of good cops out there, and I shot. They were dealing with a 5150 man that was on drugs and influence, had some mental problems. He was in the ocean, Lifeguards call the cops. They put them to shore, but they're really good with people. These two cops, I like these two cops. I put one up for the accommodation about a year ago. These are my two favorite cops. If all the cops are like this, there'll be no bad cops. When a cop does do a good job, I will let them know. I don't like the asshole cops, the ones that have the power with the badge and let the guy with the flashlight, the metro cop, have a video. He put a flashlight in my eye. He said my cell phone was a gun. He wouldn't give me his name and badge number. I did a complaint with Internal Affairs. That's ongoing right now. This is a nasty individual of a police officer, man. He gives all cops a bad name. I've met some really horrible cops, and those are the ones I'm after. You know, you do have a right to record the police. You have a First Amendment right to record. There's no expectation of privacy in public, so on and so on. Lately, I've been recording traffic stops. I never really liked doing traffic stops, but I do them now because a lot of cops don't like it, and I want to see if they're going to violate my my rights. So I'm doing a lot more traffic stops than ever. Yeah, I've been patted down before. Not as a news stringer, videographer, paparazzi. I guess when I got arrested by when I was beat up by Mike Tyson, I was arrested. So yeah, I was patted down. But I never was really arrested in California. Never had my camera taken away from me. I just try to go by the law. If the cop does try to violate any of my rights, I let him have it with the law. Tom Zieber, he has been arrested so many times. He's a great activist. Poetic is arrested by Ryan Walker, Harbor Deputy Sheriff. His case is coming up on Torrance Courthouse, November 15th at 8 a.m. We're all going to be there. Tom Zieber, Poetic, myself, cameraman, hopefully Owners News Service. And because it was a bogus arrest, Ryan Walker, you can check out the video on Tom Zieber's channel. Just Google Ryan Walker Sheriff, and you'll see how much of an asshole this cop is. He is now regretting what he did because his face is all over the internet. Because Poetic doesn't harass you when he shoots. He gives you respect. He shoots from a distance, and this cop was all in his ass. Oh, he's getting a real bum deal, but I suspect they're going to drop the charges because it's a bogus charge. You have video of it. I believe he has an attorney, and hopefully he goes after the sheriff department with a lawsuit. Because that's the only way you're going to win with these guys. If they do something bad, sue them. You know, the videos are very powerful. I've been recording with my cell phone, Samsung 8 Plus. I have a real big camera that I use to record with celebrities and police, but I like this Samsung because I can record live, go on live when I want, upload in minutes. It's always in my pocket. A good phone is a Samsung 8 Plus. If you can afford that, I would recommend that phone. Yeah, I hear about the cameraman ban, and I don't know much about it, just from the videos from high desert community. So when I'm going to be going there on the 15th, and I'm going to find out more about it. I can't see how they can do that legally with the Constitution. I'm pretty sure high desert community, Poetic, Tom Zieber are dealing with the lawyers on that. But when I get out there on the 15th, I will find out more, and I'll be shooting live from the courthouse on the 15th. I don't know what to expect from that. Well, the sheriffs do a lot of nasty things, and they actually took it the wrong. They messed with the wrong guy because he has a lot of backup now, and I really don't believe I heard they gave him his SIM card back. I don't know all the details of the case, but I know they're not going to get away with it, you know, because if they get away with that, then everybody's going to be violating our First Amendment rights to take public. Yeah, the signs that you see up in, like in a courthouse, or that's their policy. That doesn't mean it's law. You really have to go by the law. The Constitution, you can film in public, into a private place, and a lot of times you have to challenge that. It may be getting arrested to challenge it. Deputy Walker needs to be a professional wrestler. Oh yeah, he would be good as a professional wrestler. This is a video on Tom Ziva's channel. Tom Ziva gets him again, confronts him, and it looks like Deputy Walker is not happy with all the videos on him, because he has a lot of videos on him at this point, and he's starting to crack. Because the one thing you do have, and I know, is video. If a cop does something bad, just put it online. I've been recording cops for 20 years, over 20 years, before cell phones. And I do know, when you put a cop on blast online and you hashtag it on Twitter, it goes everywhere. And I'm the first one to do a video when a cop does something good. I have put cops up for commendations, good cops. So I'm not like anti-cop at all. I support the good cops. I hate the bad cops. And a lot of cop watchers are not cop haters. They're just after the bad ones. Okay, who we have here? Wendy, I'll let you know already. Thank you. Support. Call me when there is a what's this? Columbia, so I can learn more of the best. Wow, thanks, man. That's nice, Wendy. Please make mention News. Oh no, yeah, News Houston is amazing. This is Adam. Yeah, he's amazing. I'm a big fan of his. He goes out there to the FBI buildings. That man's amazing. And his news. Now Houston. David rocks. He does. He works alone. And he goes out there and it's amazing. I've seen with FBI people. He challenges jailhouses. He's amazing. You're right. I can't fail to mention him. Sorry about that. He is one serious activist. Well, thank you. This is Wendy. Thank you. I consider myself a paparazzi, a news stringer, I document things, activist. I try to do a little bit of everything. I'm not just one. My channel is not just one thing. I try to mix it around with various type of videos. I love video. I started when I was 10. I went to a class in school. It was ABI on video. When video first came out, that was the attraction for me. And I love video. And I love this phone, man. This phone is amazing, man. Samsung 8 Plus. It's got a serious zoom lens. Let's see what we get here. We got a serious zoom. The sound is good. Love this phone. God, I love this phone. I'm not doing a commercial for this phone. I just fucking love this phone, man. Amazing. Let's see. Well, this is we got I think it's nut sacks. Tony gets 16 pounds of bullshit a day. He's a man. I get a lot of bullshit, but the key is bullshit is you gotta stand up for your rights, whether it's a police officer, firefighter, even like a regular person that's fucking with you. You pull out your cell phone camera and you put it online. And when you do put it online, make sure you Twitter it out and you hashtag it. This way it goes everywhere. Hashtagging, I live by hashtagging. That's very important. And I'm very good online. I'm vicious online, man. I can put a video out and, speaking of the fire department. Ever since when the cop ran over the dude, the female on the sand, the fire guy got in my face. He said he's gonna smash my camera. The fire department's getting retraining on the Constitution. That was a big victory. They tried to cover everything up, but the news picked it up. And the video has got like 80,000 hits. So I'm not really mad at the firefighter, but he needs to get more training on the Constitution. I can tape all I want. Somebody going into the ambulance. Okay, we're back. We're back. Let's fix this. We are back. We live stream. That does happen sometimes. The feed goes out. That's the worst part of. YouTube is working on the stream. It's getting better. Facebook, it never really happens with me. I don't get cut off like that. But we are live streaming, and it is incredible when you do live stream. Well, the LA, who's this? What's this question from? This question is from the Valley. Okay, the Valley Badman Patrol. Okay, number one with that, you have to study your Constitution. You have to study your penal code. You know, California penal code. Study that. Study the Constitution. And when a fireman does get in your face, record him and let him know what your rights are. You know, simple. Just spell out your rights. Don't take any shit. And normally they'll lay off. I've had problems with bodyguards trying to interfere with my work. I've been assaulted by Mike Tyson. I've been assaulted by Liz Miguel's bodyguards, and I've always sued them and won in court. Your strongest weapon is your camera and knowing the law. You know, study your Constitution, study the First Amendment, study the Fourth Amendment, study the Fifth Amendment, study it all. Read it every day and study your local police department's policy, and then when they do get in your face, let them have it. Try to shoot from a respectable distance. Try not to interfere with them, and you should be okay. If they do come up to your camera, like me, I'm really nice. I try to, I'm fair, but the moment they come up to me with some bullshit, I let them have it. You know, I let them have it, because you can't take shit from somebody that's trying to violate your First Amendment right to record in public. Okay, what we got here? We got. Are you using YouTube app for streaming? And this is from Chris. Can you set up a donation? Yeah, you can do a GoFundMe. Yes, you can. You can do that. I'm using an app. Yes, I love the YouTube app. It's very easy to download it. Make sure you have a good phone. I recommend, I'm not doing a commercial for them, but I recommend the Samsung 8 Plus. It's an amazing phone. The sound is good, the video is good, and if you're not streaming live, it does upload within, if you do like a 15-minute long video, it takes like 4 minutes for it to upload. I use T-Mobile for my service. I only pay $75 a month for unlimited data, and I love this plan because it's very reasonable. And I always have my phone on me, and make sure you have a charger on you too, because a lot of times your phone goes out. I think the charge on this phone is about 3-4 hours, but you still want to have more power in case it does go down. Yeah, it's very small. I think there's something on here where I can make them bigger. And I'm gonna look into that. If I can't, I'm gonna get some glasses, but it's hard to read. That's the only downside of it. Okay, that's that. Your strongest weapon is my Buster Bird. What's that? 590. What's that, a camera? Yeah, thick glasses will be really good. Yeah, with panhandlers, you got to basically, like I said before, videotape.
I'm late. I need to open the door.
Yeah.
I need a hug. Okay.
Yeah, videotape.
I'm like 100 degrees and sweating.
Those encounters. I've had problems with workers, and I always basically use my cell phone and put it online. But the key is don't be the aggressor. Don't be the aggressor. That's the key, because YouTube has a lot of rules too. Bullying, harassment. So when you're doing video, try not to be the aggressor. YouTube has got really strict community guidelines. Yeah, so you try to try not to be aggressive, just try to get it all on video. Okay, what we got here? What we got here? We got, let's see here. Come on, Tony. Bacon bird. Bacon bro. Oh, I'm sorry. Tell these people to quit down. Don't they know who you are? A lot of things I don't care about. It's like people know who I am. I mean, I know who I am, and I've been doing this for over 20 years. I'm doing this. I love Venice Beach. There's a lot of fine women in Venice Beach. I love recording the police. I started recording the police in Venice when it was really bad years ago. They had gang shootings a lot. It was so bad here in Venice. And the cops were like thug cops. They're horrible cops, and they didn't like me, but they respected me, and that's all I care about. Mike Tyson, this is William. Mike Tyson pushed Tony once. What's that? Tattoos on his face. Tony, do you get hands up somehow when the famous ones come through LAX? I work with a celebrity agent. At LAX, I work with a news agent. I have two agents. I have a news agent when I do all the police videos. If something's really big happening, I work with a police scanner, and I work with a celebrity agent. A lot of times he gives me tips on who's coming in. On that day with Mike Tyson, I did have a tip from Mike Tyson. But normally I put in 10 hours a day at LAX, and I walk around and I find stuff on my own. Because that's the only way you're going to make money with video. You have to get it exclusive. TMZ can't be there. If you get something really good, you can make big money from it. A lot of videos, you don't make any money from them because it's like a lot of paparazzi shoot the same thing. So you just basically, I've been really lucky over the years at LAX. I found some amazing celebrities, exclusives. The key to LAX is exclusives. And I have the scanner on all day in case something happens with a terrorist or somebody smuggling a gun to TSA. So the key is the scanner and a good camera. Okay, we got here. Lewis says we are on the Going Show. Were you on the Gong Show way back? Yeah, I was. I was on the Gong Show, but I wasn't one with Chuck Barris. It was the new show, I think 5 years later, and I actually won the Gong Show. Unbelievable. And I almost had to sue them to get my trophy because they didn't want to give me my trophy. It took me like 7 months to get my trophy, and I finally got it. But you know, I wanted my damn trophy, man. It wasn't the gong with Chuck Barris, the original gong. It was like some bullshit thing with it was a styrofoam gong. It wasn't like the original Gong Show trophy. And Chuck Barris just died, actually. Chuck Barris died a few months ago. And I'm sorry to hear that because I've always wanted to get him, and I never got him before. He moved to France, so that was heartbreaking. I never got Chuck Barris. Did you truly like the police that treat you very disrespectful all the time? No, I don't like those cops, and I always say it. I don't like bad cops. I love good cops, the ones that know how to do their job and know how to treat people with respect. I don't like the assholes, the bad ones. I have no respect for them, and no, I'm not out there to promote bad cops. I like the ones that do their jobs and respect the people they deal with, and there's a lot of them out there, but also there are a lot of bad ones. But I do not respect the bad ones. The worst cop I've gotten was Rafael Perez, the vampire scandal. He was the worst cop. Him and David Mack. If you Google his name, Rafael Perez, I actually got him in LAX. He's a limo driver. Actually, he drives Harvey Weinstein's daughter. If you Google Harvey Weinstein and Rafael Perez, you can pull up that video. It's a good video. Poetic shared with us your performance history. Oh yeah, Poetic was amazing, man. This is just one of those guys. Yeah, Poetic was amazing. He sent me a text and told me he made a video of me, and I was shocked. I was like, wow, man. He actually did some homework for me, and I was truly honored. That's an amazing video, man. I started crying. It was heavy because it was like I don't really bring up my past too much about my old days as a performer. I don't see where it's necessary. I'm not into. All right, how you doing today? Bragging about myself, but that was truly amazing. That was, I mean, I can't thank poetic enough for that video. Live videos are like hanging out and random people. Yeah, live videos, you can't beat live videos. I mean, going streaming live, I love it. And it's good therapy for me too. I get to talk to the subscribers and see what they want me to tape, see what they don't like about my channel or like about my channel. This is Adam. He says, Tony watching from Seattle. Wow, thanks, man. That's amazing. You gotta love the live stream. You know, you gotta love it. And I will be doing this every Monday. Talk with Tony Vera. If you have any ideas, suggestions about the channel or what you want to see, let me know. My mother is telling me basically I need to stop cursing at the cops. And I only curse at the cops when they get on my nerves, you know. I let them have it. But I have to try to stop swearing as much as I do when I get a bad cop. Try to do without swearing. My mother hates that part, but you get caught in your emotions. Today, oh yeah, okay, this is one. Well, today, me and my girl, we're not living together. I want to wait for. She has her own apartment, but I don't want to move in with her because that would ruin everything. So we're gonna go around today. I want to try to get a place by the airport. I have a Luis Miguel lawsuit in the works right now, and hopefully that settles up pretty soon. And I will use some of that money to get back to Venice because I need to be in Venice. A lot of stuff happens like 3, 4, 5 in the morning. A lot of weird shit, and I need to live in Venice. So I may be temporarily moving from Venice, but I'll be back shortly. I'll be back. You know. I got 5 days to move. I've not found a place yet. I'm not worried about it because it was a big settlement. I didn't get thrown out of the place. The first year, last year, I won in a jury trial. The second year, they tried to get me out again, and there's rats in my place. It's a nice community, but they didn't want to fix my place up because they were trying to get me out. So basically I stopped paying rent, and that's how they tried to get me out. It was like a 9-day jury trial. And the jury was going to deliberations, and they made me a big settlement, an offer I couldn't refuse. The lawyer said, you don't know what the jury's gonna do. So that's why I took the settlement. I'm not really having second thoughts on it. The location is like amazing. If you Google Tina Marie mural, that was me and Mike Tyson paid for that mural on the building. So I'm ready for another step anyway. That's fleas, that's rats at my apartment. My cats, I gotta give baths every 2 days. So it's not a good environment for my cats. So it's bittersweet. I'm kind of happy I am moving. Even though it's blocked from the beach. So yeah, thank you for that, asking that. I'm going to find a place. I'm very confident in that. But the best part about it is I'm still clean and sober. I'm like 14 months. With all the stress that I've been going through, I haven't had a drink or some marijuana. So that's the best part about that. You know, you have to deal with your problems without having a drink or smoking some weed. But I have 2 new cop videos up. Check them out. Let's see. Working in New York. Well, you're working on news now, Seattle, since we did not have much of actors group up here. What do you recommend? I recommend if you're really into it, you get a good cell phone camera, YouTube channel, of course, and start one yourself. Start one yourself. I mean, I'm basically alone. You know, I'm like by myself. I work with the paparazzis. This is the first time I'm actually meeting all the activists. I think it's on the 15th at the courthouse for Poetic. I'll be meeting high district community, cameraman, Tom Zeber. This is the first time I'm meeting all these guys. I never really considered myself an activist, but I guess I fell into it because I've always liked cops, but I see where they're coming from. I like the high district community watch. I like the way he defends the Constitution. I like his balls. His videos are very entertaining, and he's strong, and he stands up for himself. So he's okay. And Tom Zeber's amazing too. Tom Zeber is an activist, 100%. Doesn't take any shit. When the cop had the flashlight in my face, harassing me a few months ago, I do have a complaint against this cop. He's a Metro cop. Tom Zeber was the first one to step in there and did a video on the whole thing. So I give him a lot of respect. I wasn't too crazy about Tom Zeber at first, but I kind of see where he's coming from. Tom Zeber is the man. Okay. What's it say here? Let's see. Let me look at this. Awesome job on. Oh yeah, thanks Adam. It's just one day at a time. That's all it is. Take it one day at a time. Believe in yourself. Don't lie to yourself, of course. When you lie to yourself, this thing does have a very good zoom. This camera right here is an incredible zoom. Yes. Let's see. I meet a lot of people that watch my channel that recognize me and come up to me and say hi. So that's kind of a nice thing about the airport. You get to meet a lot of people, and a lot of them give me encouragement. They tell me you're doing a good job. So it's kind of a nice thing. I love meeting people that watch the videos. I get a lot of feedback. Feedback's important to me. And yes, Louis, please come on by and say hi. Okay, the most famous actor. Okay, who is the most famous actor you've ever? I basically don't take photographs. I take video. Basically, 95% I got them all, but my favorite would have to be Tony Soprano, James Gandolfino. I love him. I love that man. Rest in peace. He actually thought he was a real mobster. I mean, he would actually he actually choked autograph people. He had a bad temper, but it wasn't even that. He actually thought he was a mafia guy. And he was great. You know, you gotta love Tony Soprano. The first time I got him, I went to him, listen, I love you. You're amazing. I know you don't like us, but I love you. He gave me a nod, you know. Love the man. Son Michael Gandolfino is, good morning. How you doing? Michael Gandolfino is an actor. He's 17. I got a video of him. Just Google Michael Gandolfino LAX. He looks just like his dad, exactly like his dad. And James Gandolfino is not dead. It would have to be James Gandolfino. Robert De Niro, I got him with Al Pacino. Robert De Niro is kind of an asshole. Doesn't like paparazzi people at all. Al Pacino is very nice, very sweet. One of my favorites is Joan Rivers. The late Joan Rivers. She was very nice. She knew how to use paparazzi to her advantage. Tom Jones is incredible. Ingeborg Humperdinck is one of my favorite singers. Love him. A lot of bad ones. Bieber's starting to come around a little bit. Just Bieber. But who else? Let's see, who else? There's so many, man. There's so many, but I would have to say, okay, living famous actor would be Ron Howard, Happy Days. I'm an incredible man. Never stuck up, always has time for you. Hingley Winkler is amazing. Fonzie always has time for you. Dustin Hoffman is amazing, always has time for you. A lot of the actors from HBO, the HBO show, what's that show called? It's an HBO show. What's the name of that show? It's made back, A lot of the new actors like really stuck out. You know, a lot of the new ones, not too good. Attitude problems, have a hard time talking. Good morning. I don't know, every Monday we're doing this, every Monday. Yeah, we're gonna start this rally. Every morning we are gonna be well, thanks, Adam. Every morning we're gonna be having a talk on whatever's on your mind. I think it's a good thing to have. We get to share ideas and go back and forth. So it's good for me, good for you guys. And every morning, talk to Tony Vera. We'll start up a new thing. Okay. If I ever got invited, let's see. If I ever got invited, Adam, I would love to. I would be honored. I'd be honored. Yeah, I would love to. You invite me, make some time. I think it'll be fascinating. The Nick and Adam show, it would be an honor. I can't say too much about this. I never really was into traffic stops, you know. It's a dude out of Boston. Texas. What's his name? That black dude. It begins with a B. I forget his name. He sues the free rights. There was a couple cops with a flashlight in his eyes, and they got in trouble, suspended. He's an amazing dude. I forget his. He has a weird name. It begins with a B. But next time I come on, I'll have his channel. But he's amazing. That dude. In Texas, man. In Texas, those scanners are scrambled. So he doesn't even know what he's walking into. He has to somewhat guess what he's walking into. I can't his name. I can't figure his name out. But yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, I've been to the UK, Anthony. I've been to the UK actually. I did a TV show there for Boxing Day. I think it was over 25 years ago. It was great. It was freaking great. I know the UK. I remember I worked on Lansdowne Street. Lansdowne Street. At the time I was drinking, and I met all the guys. Wanted to go out to a bar, and they got me this beautiful blonde. But there was a girl from New Jersey. It wasn't the prettiest girl in the world. She had spots all over her face and everything. And I chose to go out with her. You know, because she was a good chick. We didn't do anything like that, but I just chose to be with her. I'll never forget that. I think I spent a week and a half in England. I met a couple of good Barbies out there. I went to a store called Soldier of Fortune, and I bought a Barbie's hat for 100 pounds. I still have that Barbie's hat. And the cops there were amazing. Even though they didn't have any guns, they didn't take any shit. I don't know if it's changed now a lot now, but back then the Barbies didn't take any shit. And I enjoyed the beer there. The black beer was too strong. I remember it got me sick. It was some beer that was like pure black, room temperature. And I loved England. It was fascinating. Hope to go back soon. We are now in Venice, California, and we're having a talk with Tony Vera. We're doing this every Monday. If you got time, I'll start sending out the time we're having this thing. I think you can send out a pre-message saying what time you're going to have the live thing going. Monday morning, we're at the collage, and I love my coffee. Halloween's coming up. I have to go venture out today with my girl to find an apartment. She has an apartment. We're not moving together. But she's gonna be driving me around to find a place. I have actually 5 days to move. Let's see. Whatever. I'm good. This block here is Wynwood and Pacific. A lot of bad shit has happened on this block. Murders. A friend of mine, cop, shot this dude here, a homeless dude, by the bar. A woman was killed here. Jasmina was killed right across the street. She was stabbed in the neck. I covered that story. That was brutal, really brutal. All right, everybody. I'm going to be signing off right now. Please come back Mondays. We'll be doing this. I will send out a message and let you know what time we'll be doing this. Probably the same time. I have to go out look for the apartment today. Love you guys. Thanks for the questions, and I hope you get back to me on that TV show. That show you're doing, Adam. And it'll be nice. Vera signing off at Venice, California.